Johnson and Ainge. Akers in place of the injured Parrish. Kersey, Caldwell-Jones, Duckworth in place of the injured Steve Johnson. Drexler and Porter. And we're set to get underway from Portland's Memorial Coliseum along with Rick Barry. This is Bob Neal. Beautifully for the injured Steve Johnson. Johnson a couple of weeks away from returning to the Portland lineup. There's the duck hook. Into the paint. Own rebound. And gets it to fall.
He's out on the floor shooting also. It's tough to get him from out there.
What a drive by Terry Porter. By Akers missed. Drexler didn't see it, but Kersey did. The lob to Drexler. Bird off the screen. Portland, Boston can tie on this possession.
Of course, with Robert Parrish out, they're going to have to get some more offense out of players like DJ right there, and someone's got to pick that up.
By Drexler. Duckworth with the duck jam.
Well, that's two they've blown.
Lead.
Against Boston, they blew that big lead.
Over Dominique Wilkins.
This is not Celtic basketball. All one-on-one by DJ and McHale with the follow, but
Drexler to Duckworth. Get the duck call. They're all over the stands.
They give them out in the stands.
They're illegal. You can't use that anymore. Another.
You can see how that Portland team likes to get out and run as Ainge goes for three. Griffith of the Utah Jazz.
Kersey.
And it's to do a little double teaming inside, and Dennis is the type of player who can hurt you.
There's running game, and they want to keep this an open end-to-end game if they can. Portland does not want to get
Defense against him.
Kersey, I think, in a lot of ways, with the exception of the scoring and the shooting that Kiki Vandeweghe brings, firmly reaching for the ball like he did just there. Porter with the steal, no call. And the basket. But the Alvin Robertsons of the world have supplanted him. Boston Celtics played all 30 games since coming to the Celtics. Drexler in the lane with a hook.
Will wear the Celtics down.
McHale over Caldwell-Jones. Here comes Portland to Kersey for the jam. Dennis Johnson to Ainge for three. Misses badly, but Bird with a rebound. Bird with 8 points already, playing with a sore nose. They think it's broken, but they're not sure. Duckworth.
Jones playing the center position.
Inbound to Johnson. They like to get it right back to Bird for the shot, and they do it. Field running things now for Boston. Minifield played at Houston last year, was waived by Golden State this year, and Larry Bird. Kersey cutting into the lane. He was open for the shot. Hook won't fall. Rebound Drexler.
Understood. So I appreciate the clarification.
There's Larry Bird with the left hand again. 9th quarter. Kiki Vandeweghe from long distance. Nothing but net. 9.5 to go in the quarter. Stripped away by Terry Porter. Backing in over Paxson on the turnaround. Rebound Fred Roberts. Gilmore moves in and jams it. Waved by the Bulls on Christmas Eve. Duckworth with a left hand. Together as a unit very much, and you can tell by the erratic passing. Then as Johnson puts his own missed shot in. That UCLA team he played on. He was on the team with Vandeweghe, who just hits the jumper. Oh, Kevin McHale, what a nice play. McHale, nice fake. Off the glass, and Drexler. And the block by McHale. Vandeweghe against Bird. Vandeweghe loves to get down to 2. Drexler. 3. Ainge with the runner off the glass. Porter's going to get a shot up. And the rebound and stick back is good. Ainge for 3. Missing it. Kept alive by Kersey, but there's Akers to stick it back in. And Kevin Duckworth with lead early in this ballgame. Beautiful pass to Larry Bird. Duckworth being defensed by McHale. Uses the left hand successfully. Shot clock to 7 for Terry Porter. Lost the for 3. Swish. Well, not swish. He's struggling offensively. Lead now. Porter from 16. He's not shooting well. There's Caldwell-Jones.
Last 2 trips down the floor. That's something they need to do more of.
Bird with a feed to Akers and mark it. 2-man game with Duckworth and Vandeweghe. Left hand out of luck. Akers keying the break. Does he run the floor well to Bird? Mark it. Basket to lead by 2. Porter.
Time they go into double, he needs to hit a couple of those.
Danny Ainge comes back. Bad pass to Vandeweghe.
And you could see him struggle. He couldn't reach back because of his back. Surprisingly, Boston picking up the tempo themselves, but when you can get opportunities,
goes to the floor, and Bird and Boston are back. Minifield, their biggest lead of the game. Gilmore.
They've won here a lot.
You bet. Porter gets 91-88 Boston. 93 this ball game to go with his 30 points. Into Gilmore.
There using his body.
8 points on the night. Vandeweghe for long distance.
Keeping him on his back.
Dennis Johnson and Ainge. And Boston
can't take the first shot that's available unless it's something real close into the basket if you're Portland.
Duckworth, I think, got away with it. Akers is 8, so they've scored 18 between them out of the center position. Filling in nicely for the injured. Paxson now is... There's McHale.
And alone.
Bird. Duckworth on the
best tempo going, 124 points for Boston, so didn't work too well with the offense being so erratic for the Trailblazers.
And that last basket for Duckworth equaled his career and season high. Matter of fact, he beat the career high by 1. 32 points in the game for Duckworth in a losing cause. The Celtics blew it open the last 6 or 7 minutes of this fourth quarter to win by 20.